Where you live.
Well, in lieu of the monster storm that has struck Great Britain, France, and the Netherlands, we look back to 1844 when we had the famous Lower Lake storm in this region. Now, we had severe weather here. I saw evidence of straight line wind damage, Lafayette, Logansport, and Delphi. But it appears we had an EF3 tornado at Kansas City. We had deaths there, and also a pretty long-lived EF4 tornado near St. Louis, just west of St. Louis, and it was reported that this storm just totally swept the Great Lakes of sail. We had a lot of ships capsize. A lot of them had really heavy shipping, if I can spit that out, losses. And Toronto and Buffalo were flooded with a storm surge from that big storm. This is kind of a map reconstruction of that storm in 1844. The pressure at Toronto dropped to a Category 2 hurricane strength at 977. That's where we had the storm surge, if you will. We had the straight line wind damage here, all the wind in the Great Lakes, and there are those two tornadoes, as most likely the storm deepened here and then moved right up through the Great Lakes way back then. Now, we've got a pretty potent autumn storm headed our way with warmth, wind, and showers and storms this week. A solid 1 to 2 inch rainfall looks likely. Way up north, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see an isolated 3-inch amount, perhaps even a little severe weather with this, and another warm spring-like system next week. There it is. It's already pretty dynamic. You can see it spinning here, the very strong jet winds coming out of it. And already showers and storms in Nebraska and Kansas, and we're picking up moisture from Raymond down here. So that's what's going to bring quite a bit of rain, also the storm aspect of this to our area. 35 to 40 tonight. Numbers won't fall much more from where they all are right now. In fact, they may rise a little bit late to 42 by 7. Notice the high tomorrow warming up to 62 degrees, and we level off in the 50s tomorrow night. 62 tomorrow, Frankfort, 59 Monticello, 62 Pine Village. Wednesday, 61 or 2 in the north, but 70 Lafayette, 73 Crawfordsville as the warm front lifts northward, and you'll be able to see that in future cast. We're partly cloudy tonight. We're partly to mostly cloudy tomorrow. That's around noon. But tomorrow night we go solid overcast. That's 8, and then overnight a few little spotty showers try to come into our southwest counties. And then for Wednesday itself, a band of showers and storms will come northward with that warm front. You can see them coming through, and then by Wednesday night, we'll dry out, and we'll have very strong south winds, keeping us in the 60s all night. Now, Wednesday and Wednesday night, severe weather threat at southwest here. Could even be some tornadoes out here. And then Thursday, for us, afternoon, perhaps early evening, looks like a little narrow rope-like little squall line will come through, and there could be some sporadic severe gusts, maybe a very brief isolated spin up of a little tornado with that. Now the question is, do we get this out of here before trick-or-treating after we get the 1 to 2 inches? I think the potential exists to get the line through and get the rain to slowly taper off by 6 or 7, so I wouldn't cancel trick-or-treating plans at all. There's still a chance we'll get the line through and things will get better. But it's going to cool off for trick-or-treating. After a high of 70, we'll cool off rapidly into the 40s and 50s. 53 on Friday for the high, 50 Saturday, back to 55 Monday, and by the middle and latter parts of next week, it may be 65 again, and we may have more storms on the way.
Okay, well, lots of changes in the weather, and there's at least